Welcome back. We are here with Yu Gu and Scott Drucker, who are the filmmakers behind Who is Arthur Chu in the documentary section of Slam Dance. Tell us about your film.
Yeah, so I guess if you don't know anything about Arthur, was an 11-time Jeopardy champion, and basically he went viral as a result of his time on this game show. Either people loved him or they hated him. It was one or the other. There wasn't much in between. And then as a result of his time on the game show, became a celebrity, and he tries to do something good with his fame. So that's kind of where our story picks up. Jeopardy is the starting point. So.
Yeah, and then after that Jeopardy run, we follow him for a year basically as he's trying to leverage his fame to be this positive influence on the internet. But at the same time, he's dealing with these personal sort of traumas with himself and his family that he's dealing with as well. So we also captured a lot of that sort of character relationship stories as well.
And what are some of the positive things that he was trying to accomplish?
Some of the things he's really, talks a lot about is sort of reforming nerd culture and talking about the misogyny that is so inherent in nerd culture, gamer culture, as well as race in America. I mean, because he's the first son of an immigrant. So growing up in America as an immigrant, he's always been an outcast and, felt this kind of racial oppression, racial tension throughout his life. So that's something he talks a lot about as well.
Yeah, I think it really goes back to the Jeopardy moment, because essentially what happened was people either considered him like a hero or a villain, right? And usually a lot of times it was like Asian Americans thought that he was great, he compared himself to Jeremy Lin. He said it was like Linsanity, like part 2, just the Jeopardy version. And so he's very outspoken, but he also, was hated for that as well. So I think he felt like this was my chance to have a voice, and just to show that like Asian Americans could be outspoken, they could have a voice, and
they could break the rules, not feel bad, break the model minority stereotype.
What made you interested in this project?
For me, I just thought like he, aside from the Jeopardy, fame, I just thought he was a great writer. He really writes from the heart, and he writes about things that I personally care about a lot, because I'm also a first-generation immigrant. And really filming this whole story, going on this journey, I think I learned a lot about, that father-son, the family dynamic, and those family stories. And those are some of the things that I also am passionate about in my own family. So, yeah, it was a great experience.
Yeah, that's amazing. Where are you screening this? Not screaming it. Come watch our movie. No, where's the screening today?
This week it will be screening at Slam Dance Tuesday, actually, at 1:30 p.m. Yeah, up at Treasure Mountain Inn. Yeah.
Amazing. How's your experience been so far at Slam Dance?
I love Slam Dance. I've been to Sundance before. I actually used to work for the festival, and I have to say the vibe of Slam Dance is just so different and so great. And all the other filmmakers in the film were just like, blown away.
Yeah, it's definitely a community.
Yes, a community, and it's like, so diverse in a sense, not just like ethnically diverse, but it's like so diverse in terms of the way stories are told, like different kinds of films, not just the same kinds of structure, storytelling, whatever. It's so different and therefore really inspiring.
I think it also appeals to our subversive selves in a way, and also Arthur, our main character's subversive nature, and so yeah, it's a good fit, like a countercultural type festival.
Yeah, exactly, because that's kind of how we feel too. Yeah. The story.
No, I love Slam Dance. I think it's probably one of the best film festivals we have in America, and everybody should come down and see it and appreciate it along with Sundance. Thank you so much for coming and talking to us.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Have a great rest of the week.
You too.
Thanks. Stay tuned for more Film Buzz.